In this week's Parsha, as Avram begins to plead for the people of Sodom, he says, "Behold, I have begun to speak to my Lord, though I am but dust and ashes." And Rashi tells us this isn't poetry, this isn't humility for effect. Avram was saying something literal. I should already have been dust from the war against the kings. After all, he'd just taken on the superpower of the time. I should already have been ashes from Nimrod's furnace. Most people don't walk out of a fiery furnace. These were not near misses. These were death sentences. And yet, here he was, saved, standing, speaking directly to Hashem. Rabbi Avram Baxbaum notes that Avram speaks in the present tense. Not I could have been dust and ashes, not I almost was, but I am dust and ashes. But he's not. He's alive. He's victorious. He's actually thriving. So what is he saying? Avram is teaching us the secret to gratitude that lasts. Because here's the truth about us as human beings. In the moment of crisis, we don't need help feeling grateful. When we're scared, we feel it. When we're saved, we know it. When the miracle happens, our hearts break open. But time passes. We forget. I remember when I was going through chemotherapy and thinking, I will never complain again. I will never see a day as ordinary again. But slowly life returns. Those people who irritated you before irritate you again. The sunsets become regular sunsets, and without even realizing it, we drift back into normal. And actually, that forgetting is a kindness. Our sages tell us that shikha, forgetfulness, is a chesed from Hashem. Without it, pain would suffocate us. We couldn't go on. So forgetting is healthy, but forgetting everything is dangerous. The art is in the balance, not reliving the pain, but remembering the salvation. A few weeks ago, when I thought that there were intruders in the property I was staying on, I speak about it in the podcast for Hazinu, I sat with a level of fear that shook me. And in that moment, I thought, if I get out of this, I want to remember this feeling, because this is what the hostages must feel like. I want to use it to daven differently, to care differently. Baruch Hashem, I cannot recreate that fear, because even a moment of it is just, I don't even have words for it, but even a memory of it makes you age a little bit. But what I can hold on to is the clarity it gave me. The clarity that life is fragile, that safety is a miracle, that normal is a gift. And that is what Avram is teaching us. You don't need to feel like you're in the furnace to be grateful for being saved from it. You just need to say every now and then, right now I'm standing, but I remember when I almost wasn't. Right now I'm breathing easily, but I remember when it was hard. Right now I'm safe, but I remember when safety was a prayer. That is Avraham Avinu's secret. Gratitude not as a feeling, but as a practice. Not as emotion, but as memory. To remember the ash without inhaling the smoke. Baruch Hashem, we're living in days where we can exhale again, where hostages have come home, where tefillahs were answered, where we witnessed miracles in real time. And now our Vayera is not to live in the fear we felt, but to remember the love we felt, the unity, the achdus, the way we held each other up when everything felt fragile. Let's remember the salvation and carry forward the connection, because that too is how we thank Hashem, with the memory that moves us forward. Good Shabbos.